We're here. I gotta go up a lot of elevators to get to the interview. Ashley, thank you so much for putting me together. I ran in here with like 30 seconds on air. I'm like sweating. I look disgusted. She's like, come on, get it together, man. She slapped me across the face.
You got it. No, there was no slapping across the face. That'll get me in trouble. No, I fixed the back of his shirt. I hooked him up. It was great.
She was awesome. She's like, dude, settle down. You got this. Okay, we have earnings tonight, Lululemon earnings tonight. So just looking at the implied volatility, we're in the 75th percentile. Nice high implied volatility heading into earnings. Inevitably, you'll get the implied volatility crush as the option prices collapse following earnings. So that's what we're expecting. So for tonight, we're looking at $13.58 expected move. Plus and minus one standard deviation off of 145 puts you into, what is that, 159. 159 would be perfect because we have the 157 half, 162 half, 165 call. So it's a bullish trade. Okay, it's a bullish trade. Max loss on this trade is $700. You know, if Lulu goes against you, against us hard, it's going to hurt on the directional aspect of the trade, but implied volatility crush will help the butterfly. I'm willing to let it go. I think Lulu's is in a pretty good position to beat earnings, so I'm willing to let the trade go. But it's all about accepting the risk. You guys know that. Earnings are inevitably a gamble. You can increase your probability of success with a good LE wave count, which we have. Okay, so Lulu, we're up some money, $180 in the trade, $200 in the trade. Max profit on this is $4,000 if we can get up to 62.40. Above 160 would be where the real profitability comes in. So you've got the LE wave count that looks decent. I'd like to see more of a response here in wave 3 following the ending diagonal.
Yeah.
Several days later.
So heading down to New York City for CNBC, doing the technicals. I got to drop the kids off at school. They're a little grumpy. They were fighting this morning, so they got in trouble. Uh-oh. Why were you guys fighting this morning?
I am sleeping right now.
That's the Saratoga horse racing track. That's the oldest functioning sports facility in America. Very cool. Hey, look, Fox News. I have a lot of buddies around Fox News. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Come on, Jersey, you gonna stop or go? We're here. Here's where I need to go, right here. We looked at the stock again this week. I added a half position to my portfolio. And as we move on off of that 20-year chart, get down to the daily chart, you can see just a classic, nice little technical pattern. Just done with my hit for CNBC. Oh, I hope my tie didn't look like that on air. Oof. Anyways, I got to close a Lululemon earnings trade that you guys have already seen. We're right heading into the close. I've got a butterfly on in Lulu, and it's very interesting. It's trying to get down to our max profit potential, but I want to take a little bit off the table. So let's do that now. I want to protect some profits here. I'm going to put you down. So here's what we're looking to do. I'm going to record the screen so you can hear. Come on over. Let me show you what's up. So as you saw in the setup, we carried a long options trade into earnings. And the setup into earnings was really interesting. I had it right here as an expanded flat in green too. So what happens is you do 3 waves down like this, decompose as a correction, 3 in A, a short little 3-wave false break in B, and then a nice 5-wave ending diagonal C of 2. And then we start to head into earnings, and I'm like, okay, is the flat over? You know, a flat in the second wave position indicates strength. ending diagonal within the flat. That's a double kicker. So I was like, all right, guys, here we go. We're locked and loaded into earnings, and earnings ripped higher. Okay, so let's kind of look inside of this. I don't think, obviously I think there's more room to go inside of this green 3, but within the move that's happened post-earnings, we're coming up on probably a wave 4 correction. That brings us into how we handle the next hour 20 in the market. I'm thinking that we're in wave 4, and we want it to keep going lower, okay? Because what happens is wave 4, if we can get down to about 162.5, that's going to help our trade. So as we look at some fib here, let's do wave 4 fib. So 4v2, 100% to 162.09. Let me pin this ratio, Alt 4, and I don't usually do this on a Mac, so I'm not very good with the hotkeys. So wave 4 fib support zone is 163 to 159. Now, that would be really good. We're long into earnings, but with the butterfly trade, which here we go. Oh, and usually I do these at the NASDAQ rather than 30 Rockefeller, but Lyft IPO today, so I couldn't go there. So anyways, here's Lulu. Okay, so altogether up just about $2,800 on this trade. The max risk, see this blue right here? Come here. See that blue right there? Max risk was 700. I probably would have only risked about 500 total on the trade. I would have cut it at 500. So all pretty good reward to risk ratio. The way this butterfly works is basically you're short 2 options in the middle, and you want to take advantage of the decay of those options at your target. Okay, our target prior to earnings was up around 162. Lulu crushed earnings, went up to about 170, and is backing off, getting back to our 162. The idea with this trade is you want to get up to 162, 62.5, but have those options expire. You're short those options, that becomes your profit. We are hedged by long the 57.5s and long the 65s. So you have 20, what do I have? I've got 20 options that are short in the middle, long 10 above, long 10 below. You want the stock to settle right in the middle there, and then that becomes your money, right? So we'd love for it to back off a little bit. Right now we're at 2,700 in profit. If the market were to back off to 162.5, you can see it'd be about $4,000 in profit. So that would be much better. I'm going to go ahead, send the text message out. I'm going to book half profits on the trade, and I'm going to try to carry it into the close and see if we can get a lower push down to 162 to hit the max profit. So here we go. Now, I do have Lulu on in my stock portfolio, my longer term portfolio, but obviously we have it on the options trade, which is right here. So we're going to right click, create closing order, sell 10. I'm going to sell 5. I'm going to sell half. Let's go 317. See if we'll work with that and fill that 317. Okay, so all in all, pretty good trade. Now I'm going to go out and alert all my members and subscribers that we just took profits on half the trade. Traders have booked half profits in Lulu at 317, holding the other half for the close. TG. Sent. Now that text message is going to go all over the world. Cool, right? It's a nice little Friday afternoon little profit there. Sent. All right, cool, done. Let's get out of here. It's Jimmy Fallon, right there. Unbelievable. Look at that.